growth hormone is responsible for the general growth of the body. Its hypersecretion causes an increased growth, leading to the gigantism in children or acromegaly in adults, while its deficiency in children causes stunted growth, leading to dwarfism. We will discuss these in detail in the next part. Well, growth hormone is responsible for the growth of almost all tissues of the body, which are capable of growing. It also acts on the metabolism of all the three major types of foodstuffs in the body, including proteins, lipids, and carbohydrates. It also causes specific differentiation of certain types of cells, like bone cells and muscle cells. Let's discuss the metabolism first. So, first in the list is protein metabolism. Well, the growth hormone accelerates the synthesis of proteins in different ways. They do so by increasing amino acid transport through cell membrane, which increases the concentration of amino acids in the cells, and thus the synthesis of proteins is accelerated. Or growth hormone increases the translation of RNA in the cells. Because of this, ribosomes are activated, and more proteins are synthesized. Growth hormone can increase the RNA translation, even without increasing the amino acid transport into the cells. Growth hormone also stimulates the transcription of DNA to RNA, and RNA, in turn, accelerates the synthesis of proteins in the cells. Protein is also increased by decreasing the catabolism of protein, as growth hormone inhibits the breakdown of cellular protein and helps in the building up of tissues. Now, lastly, growth hormone promotes the anabolism of proteins indirectly by increasing the release of insulin from beta cells of islets and pancreas, which has anabolic effect on proteins. So, that's how growth hormone affects the metabolism of protein. Now, moving on to the lipid or fat metabolism. Well, the growth hormone mobilizes fats from adipose tissue, and the concentration of fatty acids increases in the body fluids. These fatty acids are then used for the production of energy by the cells. Thus, the proteins are spared. Now, during the utilization of fatty acids for energy production, a lot of acetoacetic acid is produced by liver and is released into the body fluids, leading to ketosis. Sometimes, excess mobilization of fat from the adipose tissue even causes an accumulation of fat in liver, resulting in fatty liver. Now, next up is the effect on carbohydrate metabolism. Well, the major action of growth hormone on carbohydrates is the conservation of glucose. It does so by 4 different mechanisms. Firstly, growth hormone reduces the peripheral utilization of glucose for energy production. It is because of the formation of acetyl coenzyme A during the metabolism of fat, influenced by growth hormone. Now, the acetyl coenzyme A, inhibits the glycolytic pathway. Moreover, since the growth hormone increases the mobilization of fat, more fatty acid is available for the production of energy. By this way, growth hormone reduces the peripheral utilization of glucose for energy production. Rather, it uses fatty acids. Secondly, since glucose is not utilized for energy production by the cells, it is converted into glycogen and deposited in the cells. So, increase in the deposition of glycogen in the cells is another way to conserve glucose. Now, when glycogen deposition increases, the cells become saturated with glycogen. Because of this, no more glucose can enter the cells from blood. So, the blood glucose level increases. And lastly, the growth hormone has a diabetogenic effect. Hypersecretion of growth hormone increases blood glucose level enormously. Now, what happens when the blood glucose level increases? Yes, it causes continuous stimulation of the beta cells in the islets of Langerhans in pancreas and increase in secretion of insulin. In addition to this, the growth hormone also stimulates beta cells directly and causes secretion of insulin. Because of the excess stimulation, beta cells are burnt out at one stage, hence causing a deficiency of insulin, leading to true diabetes mellitus, or full-blown diabetes mellitus. This effect of growth hormone is called the diabetogenic effect. So, that was how growth hormone affects the metabolism of proteins, fats, and carbs. Now, another action of growth hormone is on the bones and muscle cells. Let's discuss that in the next part of the video.
Explore our extensive library of over 1,800 video lectures to learn about a wide range of topics. Only on sqadia.com.